Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Hello, it's Sunday. Aaron and I was quite confused today with what day it actually was. I think he was like 4 o'clock. He's like, what day is it? I was like, Sunday. He's like, oh, and we both like, huh? And we needed to sort of get dinner on. We hadn't sorted anything. It was a mini mad rush, but it's all okay. Hello. Are we all okay? Well, I feel like I'm missing. Maybe I'm not missing anything. I feel a bit out of whack. The weather today has been absolutely hot. There's no other way to describe it, but really very very hot in the UK. I think it hit 28, 29 degrees roughly where I am, which is not what I'm used to. Luckily in here I do have an aircon unit, so I am cool in the office. The house doesn't have that luxury, I'm afraid. But yeah, it's been one of those days like, ugh. Other than that, I don't have any other updates, so I'm just trying to see if I've got any glasses cleaner. I do. I don't have any other updates that was different from Friday, and we'll see with the oyster delivery. We'll see if it updates tomorrow. Tomorrow is bank holiday in the UK, which normally means some places don't open, some places have shorter hours. Normally, Royal Mail don't work on Sundays and bank holidays. However, the courier service that the oysters are with may work. I haven't actually looked to see if they do or not. But like I said, because it's post, in my head, they don't normally work. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to have an update on oysters tomorrow or if it will be an update on Tuesday. As always, as soon as it happens, I will let you know. I'm completely out of my hands. I just want them to be here now so I can sort of cross that stress on my brain off. One of those things. Hello, 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 hello. What else? Yeah, I think that's everything. Order list was posted earlier on the page. I did email everybody out again, obviously, about only having the egg pops today, and I haven't seen anyone email back to sort of say they wanted to wait. So hopefully everyone who's on the order list wants to be on tonight. Obviously, if that's not the case, let me know and I'll make a note. We've got our cup game going on, so they're fully stocked, ready to go. Invoices and everything was definitely sent this weekend, so if you was waiting on an invoice from me, you should have received that. If you haven't, please double check spam folders or anything like that, and then if it's still not there, email me with your order number and I'll then send you the link for it. But it was all sent out this weekend. Yeah. Okay, so I think we'll dive straight in today. I can't think of anything else. No. Gail, hello. I hope you're well as well. Hi Rita, Nita, Nikki, Savannah, Katie, Debbie. I've missed so many comments, so hello, 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 hello. Okay, so up first today I have Carol J. Grant. Carol J. Grant, are you here? Oh, and I don't have the numbers. There's not numbers that are going to work with the cups because of the shape of the cups and because of the fabric. Basically, the numbers don't work. So I think for this game alone, we're not going to have numbers. I sort of spent 2 hours faffing with it, and I just thought, you know what? It's working. We'll deal with it. So yeah, I do no numbers, but it's fine. It's fine. I hope that's okay with you all. I've sort of tried to bring it a bit closer today, but yeah, I didn't want to spend any more than 2 hours on it. Carol, hello, hello, hello. So let's start with your charming cups, and then we will move you on to your openings afterwards. So with your charming cups, you have 3. So all of them are available. So I'll of course need to know which 3 numbers you'd like to have. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which, oh, actually that doesn't help it in that there. Which 3 would you like? Please ignore my hairstay. I've literally, like, it's so bad. I've just shoved it off my neck. I didn't realise how bad it was, but never mind. It's fine. You'd like number 2, 4 and 5 for today's date. Oh, I love that. Okay, so 2, 4 and 5. So we'll always start with I always try to start with the lowest number first. So that's 2, and then 4 and 5 I'll pop there. So we'll start with the charm, and then we'll move on to the pop after. Oh no, let's start with Perline. Sorry if I don't start with Perline, I may forget her. So Perline to start with. Okay, your gifted pearl is a darker Cadbury purple. Perfect, so Cadbury purple. Coming back then, so again, number 2. And your choices. Oh, okay, so quite different with these choices. Sometimes we've had ones which sort of almost pair together, and this time they do not. So we've got a train charm. Okay, so this one actually has the design on both sides. So if I just turn it around, so you can see it is the engine of the train. You've got the steam or the smoke coming out at the top here. It's got 3 little wheels at the front there as well. You can see the detailing with the windows. This one holds 1 pearl, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And then charm option 2 is the horse charm. So it's a horse in almost like in a little trot position with his legs. So horse charm. Again, detail is on both sides with this one. So it doesn't matter which way round you're sort of seeing the charm. It can be, the design can be seen both sides. Again, with this one, you can have 1 pearl on the jewellery, but you don't need to have the pearl on there. You can choose to have the pearl on or off. Which one would you like to have? The train charm or the horse charm? I believe that both of these options are on the website. Love horses, so have to pick the horse. Okay, that's your first one. And then your egg cup pop. And your 4 pearls, you have got a darker TARDIS blue. We have a slight silver Cinderella blue, a seafoam green, a lighter seafoam green there, and a golden Simba peach. So they're your first ones to start with. Moving on to cup number 4, I believe it was. And in here, oh, okay, so again, quite different designs here. Now your first one is the dinosaur charm. This one is a T-Rex, I believe, or it could be a Velociraptor. But so yeah, it's shorter arms, longer tail. He doesn't quite stand up, but he is a 3D charm. So every angle you're going to see a different sort of design. I do think it's more of a T-Rex just because of the face and the teeth. I don't know if the detailing is going to be seen on the camera because it's quite small obviously on the face there. But yeah, this one can have one pearl on the jewellery, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off. The next one is inspired by Beauty and the Beast, and this is the enchanted, is it enchanted rose on the website? I may be wrong. Basically, this is a rose in a glass dome. You've even got a couple of petals which have fallen around the bottom here. Now, because this is so reflective as well, I'm just going to try and hold it so we can see the design. Sometimes popping it on here might help. So yeah, a rose in the glass dome. So both charms you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery here, Carol. With this one, which one would you like? The rose cloche charm. Okay. There we go. And then going into your charm pop. And of course, your 4 pearls in here, it's a pickle. You have a pickle green, a blueberry, a dove grey, and a, is it raspberry? No, I'd say it's more of a brighter pink there. And then coming back for your last one. Where are we? Yeah, there we go, in there. Okay. Oh, again, very different today. So in here, this is the, is it the Horus eye? I believe it is on the website. So it is an eye charm, as you can see. It's almost like the Horus, like the, is it the Horus charm? Like the Egyptian style charm eye. This one, the pearl can go on or off the jewellery and holds 1 pearl at a time. And then the next one is the Raven charm. Now this one again is laser engraved. It's single-sided. However, the detail on this one again is stunning. It's really hard to show the laser engraved ones just because of the way the lighting is. So, and obviously because they're so reflective, it's so hard to show you. I think I've got it at each angle there. Okay, so which one would you like with this one, Carol? The eye or the raven? Oh, Sue, good luck. I hope you guys catch something. The raven, Carol. Okay. So I hope you're happy with all of those. Let's do the last pop here. So in here we've got, ooh, another seafoam green. This one is a slight squished pebble. It does look slightly darker than the first one. and he, like I said, slight squished pebble shape. You've then got a two-tonal Cinderella, so we can definitely see here with lighter and darker markings with the Cinderella. You have an in between a blush pink and a candy floss pink, and a chocolate silver. So this one does have a large portion of sort of silver to him, but it is still the chocolate base there. Okay, so they're all the pals from the Charming Cups. So if we come back up and do your other openings, and then I'll go through all of the colours again for you at the end. So with the other openings, you've got 4 openings. Can you confirm, are you happy with the egg pops for those, Carol? Doodle-doo. Hello, 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 hello. Wait to see for the colours. Okay, so, oh, I tried to grab 4 then. No, 1, 2, 3. Normally 4's not a problem. Oh no, that one's actually open. It's got 2 pals in, but that one was fully open. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's go back down again. Let's just move this over. So starting with your first one then, good luck. And your first one has 3 pals in here. So you're adding to the blue line tonight. You've got a 2-tonal TARDIS, oh, sorry, it didn't change, there we go. So 2-tonal TARDIS blue. So you can see lighter and darker areas there. And again, another 2-tonal Cinderella blue. Hang on, let me just readjust it. So, like so. And then a darker non-oil slick, I think. It's definitely got green and blue and chocolate. Yep, so a non-oil slick. Non-oil slick I'm going to pop in the monochrome line. I hope that's okay. Your next egg pop. You have 4 pals in this one. Another sea foam here. So again, this one is a slight squished pebble shape, only slightly with that one. And then a Cinderella blue. Cinderellas are drawn to you today. You have an amber. It is a lighter amber. And then a darker purpley silver. This one, as you can see, again, slight squished pebble shape there. Slight funky shape to him. Your next pop with 3 pals in this one. A dove grey, definitely larger compared to the first dove out there. And then we've got another sort of blush candy floss pink, very similar in colours here, slightly different sizes. And then an autumn peach. Then coming back for your last pop, you have 2 pals in this one, all of the greens with this one. So a sea foam, which is a slight funky shape again, slightly darker than the previous one, and a grass green. The grass green is slightly oval there as well. Okay, so if I go through them all for you, you've got a Cadbury purple, a purple silver, TARDIS blue, silver Cinderella blue, and then a blueberry. two-tonal Cinderella blue, two-tonal TARDIS blue, then two more Cinderella blues, seafoam green, pickle green, three seafoam greens and a grass green. You've got a golden Simba peach, a lighter amber, and then an autumn peach. Dove grey, non-oil slick, and then another dove grey. More of a brighter pink, and then two sort of blush candy floss pinks, and then a chocolate silver on the end. Yes, Kim? If I've understood the question correctly, yeah. Carol, so I'll need to know which colours you would like to have where, and of course if there's any swaps or changes you'd like to make, I can do that for you as well. So I'm just writing down these charms that you've got. So you've got the Enchanted Rose charm, you've got the Horse charm, and you've got the Raven charm. You can sort of start a animal collection with those. Okay, so we'd like to trade the bottom Cinderella for a cream, and then the cream you'd like on the crab pendant. So is that one, or is that a slightly, I don't know, is that one okay? Hang on, is that one lighter? No, those ones are very, very similar in colour. Do I have, let me look for a slightly lighter cream. That one's quite dark. Oh, there you go. So I'm going to give the option, would you like number 1 or number 2? There's not a massive difference, but there is that slight difference there. So on the crab pendant, number 1 or number 2? It's okay to be funky. Okay, that's good to know actually, because normally when I'm looking for pearls, I sort of stray away from the funky ones as an automatic. So yeah, I'll sort of get what's available for you. Number 1, just going to take the other way. So that one there is going on Monsieur Crab. Oh, I need to top up my bags. The top pink on your flower charm. Yeah. Okay. So you'd like to trade the top seafoam and you're wanting to name it a honeydew colour for a Pepsi green for the dragonfly charm. So top seafoam for a Pepsi green. Want it to name a honeydew colour. Yeah, what do you think to that one there? Hello, welcome to everybody joining. I hope you're all okay. Those in the UK, I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday weekend. I don't know if it's bank holiday elsewhere. I just haven't researched into if that is or not. You like that one on there? Perfect. The top autumn peach is going on the starfish. So the top one is the golden Simba peach. So is it that one on the starfish? So you had golden Simba peach, then more of a lighter amber, and then an autumn peach. So just double checking. Chocolate silver is going on the horse. And it is that peach on starfish. It is Patsy. Ah, Memorial Day tomorrow. Like I said, I hadn't actually looked into it. You'd like to trade the top dove grey. Sorry, just folding this bag up. I was just topping up my bags then. So you'd like to trade the top dove grey for a burgundy for the rose cloche. So that's the enchanted rose charm. So it is on the website, or it has been on the website in the past, so it may be out of stock at the moment, that one. But no, that one is definitely one that's been on there before. So that red there for the enchanted rose, if you're happy with that one. Pearl fact. Okay, and then we've got the raven to end with. And then after the raven, I believe that's all your jewellery chosen for. Let me just look through. Yes. Okay. The non-oil slick on the raven. I was secretly hoping you'd pick that one, because that was the one that I would pick for that charm from the options there. Perfect, Carol. So that is all of your jewellery chosen for, my lovely. Remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls. So I'll need to know if you're happy with these or if there's any other swaps or changes that you would like to make. Yeah, what swaps would you like to do? You'd like to have 3 blueberries. They do not need to match. Okay. I'll need to know which pearls we're swapping out as well. Bless you, Tammy. Hello, my lovely. I hope you're well. Watermelons. When I looked the other day, let me see. I think I have a light one. I have this one here. It's slightly oval and it is a lighter watermelon. Take the pickle and the sea foam for the trade. Sea foam all. So would you like to have the watermelon? So taking the 3 sea foam for the blueberries. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So I'm just popping them there for a moment. So let me know if you'd like to have that waterberry. Yes to the watermelon, so swapping out the pickle for that one. Okay, so taking out these 4 at the bottom. You'd like to trade the Cadbury for a Mystic Purple for the Dove Grey for the lightest icy blue. So Mystic Purple and a light icy blue. Probably that one if you're happy with that one. And then Mystic Purple. Yes, happy with those? Perfect. Trade the second Simba and the second pink for blacks. So this one and this one for 2 blacks. if we're happy with those ones there. And then you'd like the blacks to go on the clip-on earrings. Thank you, Bab. Keep, over there, please. Thank you, Bab. Trade the dark purple for a midnight blue. That one's slightly oval, but it is slightly brighter blue. I don't know if that's showing there, but it is. Yeah, there you go. So I've grabbed that one because you said funkies were okay, but if that's not okay, do just let me know. Trade the dark purple for midnight blue. You're going to do an all blue bracelet, okay. The amber into perline and pin caps on all of the rest, and then you're happy with those. Okay, well that's very, very kind of you. I'll pop amber, there we go, into perline, and then you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, Carol, the invoice for your additional extras will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there. And that's up there for you. Perfect. I do. It's really, I think I've explained it before, Sherry. I do, and I actually wear more jewellery in the day, but when it comes to the lives, yeah, I can't wear anything on my hands and wrists with the amount that I sort of lean and move, and the gloves and everything. And earrings, it literally depends. If I've been wearing earrings all day, I personally have to take them out. I'm not one, this one I managed to obviously keep in and sleep in, but I'm not one for sleeping in earrings. And depending on what earrings I've had, I do have to take them out and stuff. So yeah, it just depends on whether I wear jewellery in the day or not. Let me double check. Have you done that already on the form? Oh, no. So just the normal size 5mm jump rings, is that right? Or the 6mm ones? So the normal size was the 5. Yeah, and 6mm the other. £6. Okie dokie. Right, up next then today is Vicky Keyworth. Vicky, are you here? Oh, let me just mark. What am I doing? Vicky, hello my lovely. Vicky, you have got one of our charming cups. Which number would you like to have? So numbers that are available is 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which number would you like? Number 7. Okay, so let's go down. We're going to start straight away with Pearline, and then we'll open up the charms, and then we'll do your pop. Vicky, good luck. Bloop. Okay, you're gifted. Oh, Pearl. Oh. You have a non-oil slick. I think I remember putting, not me putting, but well, I did put it in, but somebody gifting this in the other day. You can really see the purple on this one. Non-oil slick as your gifted pearl. Then coming back for the charm. Okay, so with your charms, oh, okay, so first one is a larger charm, and this is our stork charm. So this one reminds me of the storks in Dumbo when they bring all the baby animals, because the stork is carrying a little bundle in its beak. Now again, it is a 3D charm, so different angles you see it show a different perspective on each one. And I just love the fact that it's carrying that little baby. So yeah, this one always reminds me of the storks in Dumbo. Bringing all the babies to the parents. Oh, I love it so much. Right, so that's your first charm. You can have the pearl on or off the jewellery with that one. The second one is an anchor. Now this is one of our newest styles of anchor. I think this one is on the website, but please correct me if I'm wrong. This one has got like a folded ribbon effect border. There we go. So it's like a folded ribbon effect border going around the anchor itself. It is single-sided design, so the plain silhouette on the background. However, you can still see obviously what it is. It's just more of the details are on the front there. I hope you're happy with both of these choices, Vicky. Which one would you like to keep? You'd like to keep the anchor. And then it's moving to the charm pop. And your 4 colours in here, we have the brighter shades. So you've got a blueberry, I believe it is. Let's have a look. Oh, now I'm confused. It's almost like a two-tonal between a blueberry and a purple frost. So maybe a blueberry with just that hint, little bit more purple to him. You've then got a two-tonal icy blue. So again, lighter and darker areas with the icy blue. You've got a golden yolk yellow and a brighter pink, almost moving into that sort of magenta shade there. So a non-oil slick, a two-tonal blueberry, a two-tonal icy blue, a golden yolk yellow, and a brighter pink. Vicky, with the charm, I need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on there. If so, which colour? And if there's any swaps or changes that you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. Blueberry on the anchor. Perfect. Okay, remaining pearls then are going to be your loose pearls, Vicky. Are you happy with these, or would you like to make any other swaps or changes? So we've got blueberry on the charm. And then you'd like to trade the golden yolk yellow for a mystic purple, and trade the non-oil slick for an icy blue. So this one and this one. So in icy blue, and then a mystic purple, which means I can use the non-oil slick. I do have a couple of people waiting on the non-oil slick, so I will pop that to the wait list. Mystic purple. So I was just locating it there. Can you just confirm, are you happy with those ones there, my lovely? Yes, Nancy, but you guys, I was testing it earlier, you guys wouldn't have been able to see the number. It was just for me to see the number. Doing it that way. Yes, happy with those. Vicky, are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to do? And then you're happy to keep all of those as your loose pearls. Perfect. So if I'm going to pick these up for you as well. And then if I bring you back to me, Vicky, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there, my lovely. And that's in there, and then that's up there for you. Perfect. Up next today is Nicola Woods. Nicola, are you here? Doobie-doo, doobie-doo. Nikki, hello, hello, hello. Nikki, let me change your name on here to Nikki. There we go. So you've got 4 cups altogether. So if you give me the number, actually, yeah, just let me know the 4 numbers. I was going to say give me the number you don't want to keep, but I'll confuse myself. So which 4 numbers would you like? The numbers that are available is number 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. So 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. Which 4 would you like? Let's just mark that you're here as well. One, 3, 8, 9. 1, 3, 8, 9. Okay, so this one's number 3, then you've got, no, number 1, then 3, 8, and number 9 is there. Oh, and stand them all up in time. Okay, so starting with Pearline first, and then we'll go straight into it, Nikki. I wish you, oh, sorry, I wish you all of the luck, my lovely. Bloop. Okay, so your first one is a chocolate bronze as your gifted pearl there. So I'll pop that up here. So chocolate bronze. So for your first charm choice, okay, so first one is, I think this was one of the monthly charm deals, charms. It is a symbol, or a, hang on, let me try to get focus. It's very detailed. So this one's got the design on both sides. It's exactly the same on both sides as well. Basically, it's got a star or a sun in the center with little circles or little spots in each of the points. You've then got moving out towards almost like a cross shape, but very embellished with the points, or it could be like a compass shape as well. This one you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And then the second one is the, oh, my brain wants to say it's the fantail fish charm. So this one is on the website as well. I'm going to Google, not Google, bring it up on the website. Is it the fantail? Actually, no, fantail fish. Let me just type in fish. Fantail fish, actually, I think is a different one. So this one is a single-sided charm, so there's the reverse side. Basically, he's got a long fin at the top and at the bottom, and then you can see the markings of the actual fish as well. It's quite cute, that one, but again, you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. The fish is not. Well, the fish definitely used to be, so that one will be a back in stock item then. Is it angelfish? I'm going to look in the sea themed items. Where are we? C. There we go. So yeah, that one was on the website at some point, the fish one. So if it's not on there now, it will be a back in stock item soon. But okay, Nikki, what do you think though? Which one would you like to keep? First one, please. So the embellished one, and then Mr. Fish will go to the side. So with the pop and your 4 pearls in this one. Okay, we've got a blueberry, a sea green, so that one is a darker sea green, and then an I'm gonna say a lighter grass green, and then a golden yolk yellow. Coming back for charm number 3. Oh no, we need that. Okay, so again we've got kind of a sea themed one with a shark tooth charm. Now let me please just say, it's not a real shark tooth. It is made of 925 silver. Facebook removed this one for me because it thought it was a real shark tooth. I sort of had to explain it was just like a replica silver, and obviously a lot smaller. Well, I suppose you would get some this size. But yeah, so shark tooth charm. Now this one is double-sided. On one of the sides you can see the 925 stamp just at the top there. It is very small, but that's the sort of difference from side to side. And again, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Second one is an heart charm. Now this one does have some pink crystals embellishing like a crosswork, not a crosswork, like a patchwork flower coming across. So if I show you the reverse side, so this is the design without the crystals, and then on this side you've got the pink crystals sort of embellishing in the centre there. So a heart charm with the patchwork, and then again you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Nikki, with this one, would you like to have the shark tooth or the heart charm? The heart charm, yeah. Oh, why isn't that? Yeah, there we go. I didn't think that closed then. And then coming across for your pop with this one. For brighter colours with this one, you've got a hot pink. Where's the thing? There we go. Hot pink, bright pink pearl there. You have then got another yolk yellow, not quite as golden as the top one. It's a pickle with a pickle green, and then a darker purple frost. Now purple frost next to the blueberry, like, you see what I mean? The blueberries are like a blue base with a purple frost overtone, whereas the purple frosts are just purple. So they are close, but they are different, if that makes sense. Blueberries are definitely more blue. Your next one, which was number 8, I believe it was. So in here, there it is. Oh. Oh. I was going to say, this one the bag felt heavy. It's because of this little guy. So this one is the hamster charm. Now he is a 3D charm again, so different at every angle. He is sort of a solid little guy, so he is a little bit heavier. Now let me show you. So he does have sort of very chubby cheeks. He's sort of sitting there with his hands like this at the front. All right, let's see if we can get him focused. Oh, please focus for Mr. Hamster. I don't know if that's helping. Let me just try it on this camera quickly. If not, then I just don't know if it's where's the face? Is that working? I can't actually see because my arms are in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. Hang on, let's see, get it focused. Oh, I think that. Are we seeing it? I'm not sure. He's a cutie pie, but it's just really hard to show you on the camera with that one. So that is option number 1. Option number 2 is, and compass. So you've got north, south, east and west. So you can see the lettering in the centre. And then you've got the arrow points that are coming out as well. But it also looks like a sort of sun star as well within that. So from the reverse side, you can also see the arrow points, and then the front side you do have the lettering in the centre. With this option, Nikki, would you like to have the hamster or the compass? The hamster. Oh, I'm so pleased. I love the hamster. It's just I can't show. I can't remember. Is it pictured well on the website? I'm just gonna hamster. No, is it out of stock? That one was definitely on the website. Hamster. Oh, I can't believe it's out of stock. It's photoed slightly better. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Right, let's move on to your charm pop. 4 in this one. With a bright, bold, icy blue. Now, he does have an inclusion. I saw that straight away. So, really bright, bold blue. And then, where's the inclusion? Ah, just there. So, bright blue with like a little indent, like a little belly button almost there. So obviously if you're not happy with that, I can swap it for you at the end. You have a slightly two-tonal periwinkle, more of a purpley periwinkle, but he is a periwinkle. Also a two-tonal bright pink. Again, lighter and darker areas there. And then a plum as well, so a plum purpley colour there. Beautiful. And then you've still got one more charm pop to go, Nikki. So coming back across for your last one. Where are we? There it is. So in here. Oh, okay, so first one is a silhouette of a dog. However, the dog does have a little love heart cut out at the front, or where his heart would be. So there's reverse side. This side again does have the 925 stamp. So this one is one of those laser cut designs, but very, very reflective if you choose to have the pearl on here. So little dog with a heart cut out there. And then you have the padlock charm. So again, same on both sides with this one, exactly the same. And it holds one pearl, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Would you like to have the dog or the padlock? Sorry, I just needed to refresh. The dog for you. And then coming back for your last pop. Okay. So in here you've got a larger, ever so slightly squished pebble, autumn peach. You have got another brighter pink, a blood orange, and a slightly funky shaped sky blue. So he is an oval shape with the sky blue there. So Nikki, if I go through everything again for you, I'll need to know if you're happy with these, which colours you would like to have where. So again, with the charms, I'll go through your charms again as well. So colour wise, you've got the chocolate bronze, blueberry, icy blue, and then your funky shaped sky blue, a darker sea green, a lighter grass green, and a pickle green, golden yolk yellow, then a lighter yolk yellow. You've got a bright hot pink, a two-tonal pink, and then a bright pink, a purple frost, two-tonal periwinkle and a plum, slightly squished pebble autumn peach, and then a blood orange. The charms are, you've got the like the patterned, we're just going to call it the pattern design. I can't remember what it's called on the website, but that one I've named is the pattern design just for now, so we know what colour we're going on. We've got the dog charm, you've got the hamster charm, and you've got that heart charm with the pink crystals as well. Can we have the second blue on the first charm? Okay, so the second blue on this charm. The second pink on the heart charm. So on this one, two-tonal pink. Yeah. The chocolate bronze on the dog, love it. Chocolate bronze, and the peach on the hamster. Perfect, that's all of the jewellery chosen for then. So remaining pearls, Nikki, are going to be your loose pearls. So I'll just need to know if you're happy with these, or of course if you'd like to make any other swaps or changes. You'd like to swap the two yellows for the pearl you are holding from Friday. I'm guessing that's this one. Yep. So this is a minty sea foam. So there's that one. And the second for another blueberry. Okay, let me just take those out. So 1 and 2, and then a blueberry. Those two there, if you're happy with those. Are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? I am just going to mute you for just a second. I just need to blow my nose. So I'm just going to mute you because I do have a really loud situation. Didn't want to say. Anyway, back in a second. Oh. I'm back again. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh, dearie me. Trumpet. Yeah, trumpet's a good description. Golly gosh. So I'm just frothing these to put the... Oh, it's now frozen. I don't know what camera we're on. So actually, I'll wait until after Nikki's opening and then I'll show you. Can the 2 blueberries, the pickled periwinkle, the plum and the minty seafoam go on the hoop fittings? So the 2 blueberries, 1 and 2. The pickle, so I'm just doing it in order. The pickle, the periwinkle, the plum and the minty seafoam on hoop fittings. So those 6 there. Hoop fittings on 2 blueberry, pickle, periwinkle, plum, minty seafoam. Perfect. And to be invoiced for 2 bottles. Yeah. Keep the sea green and the purple frost as loose and the rest into praline. Oh, bless you. So the sea green and the purple frost. So those 2, I'm just rereading, you're happy with as your loose pearls. And then the remaining pearls here, you'd like to pop into praline. That is extremely generous of you, Nikki. It's very, very kind. So I'll pop those into praline. Okay, and if I bring you back up to me, I hope you're happy with everything there, my lovely. The invoice for the additional fittings and bottles will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. Thank you ever so much for the gifted pearls in here. I'm sure everyone will be very, very grateful for that there. And then, of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. So yeah, all of the charms that I've got pre-made are sort of all stacked nicely in here. So but I have to froof them. So I don't know if you heard me sort of doing this because I was topping them up. So just pull one out and just froof it to sort of sit. Not that it matters massively, but I just quite like the froofiness. Sorry, just let me finish stocking these up. That's the last one, I think. Yeah. There we go. Ta-da! Perfect. You're very, very welcome. Up next today, I have Donna Latour. Donna, are you here? Right, let me just see. I'm going to guess this is very cool. Oh no, it's hot. It's fine. It's a mint tea today. A dog? Do I have a dog? I have two. Hey, good boys. They always sneak in when Aaron brings me a drink. But I didn't realise today. It is a lot cooler in here, like I said, because I've got the aircon unit to the house, so it doesn't surprise me that they've come to try and be not hot. Thank you, Cassie. Me too. This is one of my favourite mugs at the moment. It's this little bee here, which I love, and then just the shape of it, the texture of it. Love it. Donna, hello, hello, hello. Donna, you have got 3 openings altogether. Can you confirm that you're happy with egg pops, my lovely? I have 2 toy poodles. To be fair, they absolutely love the heat. Like any bit of sun, they'll go lay in. Like if you've got a hairdryer on, they're like, ooh, and they just love to like sit in the presence of the warmth. Yeah, they love the heat, but I think today's been a bit too hot for them. Yes, Donna. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2 and 3. We're going to start with Pauline and then we'll go through to the pops for you. So good luck. Oh, I'm sorry, Liz. Okay, Gifted Pearl is a bridal white. Okay, bridal white to start with, Donna. Coming back then for egg pop number 1. And you have 2 pearls in your first one. A chocolate bronze. He's an ever so slight funky shape, not massively, but just slightly off circular there. And a raspberry. So a chocolate bronze and a raspberry. Your next egg pop. And you have 3 pearls in this one. Another raspberry, slightly brighter than the first. An autumn peach. And a chocolate silver, so chocolate base with the silver overtone. And then the last of your egg pops. And in here, 4 pearls in this one with a pastel gold. So this one is like a creamy pastel gold. I always do pop those in the chocolate line. A dove grey, which I'll pop in the monochrome line, so in with the white. And then you've got a slightly oval hot pink. So oval in this direction. And a blood orange. Okay, so sort of sticking with the same colour tones, but different sort of colours in those ranges here for you, Donna. So you've got a bridal white and a dove grey, a chocolate bronze, a chocolate silver and a pastel gold, 2 raspberries, the second one being brighter, and then a hot pink, and then an autumn peach and a blood orange. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on your jewellery. And then of course, if there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. Can you put the amber on the charm? Sorry, blood orange. Oh, no, of course. So this one here, you'd like to have on the charm. Okay. And then remaining pals will be your loose pals. Are there any swaps or changes that you'd like to make with those? Keep the top pink and then trading the rest. Okay, so I'm just going to move it over. So this top pink, pop over here. And then I'll just need to know which colours you'd like to swap in. I'll put them here and then I'll take away 1 pearl each time for you. I hope that's okay. Can we have a brighter sea foam? So I'll sort of get one of the brighter, darker ones that I have. Sea foam in its own nature is a lighter colour, but that one there is darker if you're happy with that one. So a sea foam. And then a blueberry, a candy floss pink, a midnight blue, and a waterberry. I don't know if I have any waterberries at the moment, but a midnight blue, a blueberry, so midnight blue, blueberry, candy floss pink, waterberry. Let me have a look. That's not really waterberry, that's more of a... Okay, so I don't have any waterberries at the moment, I'm afraid. The closest colours, possibly like coral colours. You'd like to have a blurple. So blurple. So difference with blueberry, like I said, has got more of a purpley frost tone, whereas the blurple is like a Cadbury purple and a TARDIS blue. So I'd say the blueberries have got that frostiness to them, whereas the normal blurples don't. So that's the difference there. Switch the midnight blue for a blurple. So is that as well as this one, or is that so would you like 2 blurples overall, or is just the one okay? So I'll grab some pinks for you and pop them out, but let me know about the blurple first. So is that, would you like to have 2 blurples, or is it instead of the TARDIS blue? Midnight blue, sorry. No, you're happy with that? Okay, so pink wise then. So if I take that one away, because I'm not sure on that one, let's move that up. So then darker pinks, we have magenta, which is like that. We have a brighter hot pink. You've got, I think that's just a slightly lighter magenta, but and then you just sort of go into more bright pink tones like these. Are any of those what you're looking for? So number 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Number 4, okay, so you've still got 3 to swap there. Just going to take these ones away. Lighter blues. So you've got a lighter icy blue and then a darker icy blue, and then we've got Cinderella blues and silver Cinderella. Are any of those, or would you like to have any of those? So again, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and possibly a lavender. And then a lavender. Number 3, so Cinderella. And the lavender. And then you've got one more pearl to swap. Pastel yellow, okay. about that one there. Yes, happy with that one as well. Right, let me just take away all of these as they were the ones we've swapped out. And then, so are you happy with them in that positioning there? So yeah, with the charm there is a hoop fitting already chosen. So remaining pearls would be your loose pearls, unless you'd like to make any other swaps or changes. I can add a hoop fitting to the pearl, yeah. So then you can slide it onto a chain, that wouldn't be a problem. So if you'd like to do so, I would invoice you for the fitting chosen, and obviously on whatever pearl or pearls. So if you'd like to do so, you just tell me which pearl or pearls you'd like on there. I'll make a note, and then the invoice would get sent across to the email address on the order form. So I've just put the link in there, so that's the link to the different fittings that I offer at the moment. So the sea foam and the blueberry. So that one's the blueberry, that one is the blurple. So I've popped those two there, so let me know if it's not that one. Blurple. Okay, so those two on hoop fittings. Perfect. So then let me pick those up. So remaining pearls there you're happy with as your loose pearls. Is that correct, Donna? Yes. Okay. Perfect. I'm just picking these up. Oh, runaway lavender. There we go. I've got him. Oh, I've just hit the camera then. So if I bring you back up to me, Donna, I hope you're happy with everything there. Invoice, like I said, will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Perfect. I'm glad you had fun, my lovely, and you're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today I have Savannah Buckle. Savannah, are you here? Savannah, hello. You have, let's start with your charming cup and then we'll do all of your openings together at the end. So you've got a fresh board, numbers 1 through to 9. Which number would you like? Number 6. Okay, so if we go down, we're going to start with Parlene and we'll go straight into your charm. So I wish you all of the luck, my lovely. Look. Okay, so you have got a lighter grass green here. Now he is an oval shape, but lighter grass green as your gifted pal. Coming back for your charm. Oh, so these two, sorry, what's that? I've just got a piece of from the bag there. These two I would find it hard to pick from. So your first one is our wine charm. So it is a 3D wine glass. However, on this side, it's going to be backwards for you because at the moment you're seeing it mirror image, but it says wine and then it's got the silhouette of a heart sort of engraved. And then on this side, it says wine with a red heart crystal. So that crystal is coming from at the top. You've got a red crystal here, which means you see the red heart here. Now, I do have this with a white crystal and a red crystal on the website. So it's like almost like red wine, white wine. So this one, you can have one pearl on the jewellery, and you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to. And then the second one is another 3D charm, and he is Mr. Stingray. So this is the top of the stingray looking down. And then the bottom of the stingray, you can see his eyes, you can see the mouth, all the gills running along the belly. And then I love is this still called a fin on a stingray? But the stingray's fins, if they are called fins, are turned up slightly on the charm as well. So again, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery with that one. Savannah, what would you like to do? Would you like to have the stingray or the wine charm? Can you have the stingray? You can. And then to the cup pop. And your 4 pals in here, you have an orchid. So these are a pinky base, but they do have that gorgeous sort of purpley overtone. So an orchid, and then a darker Cadbury purple. You have a TARDIS blue and an autumn peach. Slightly funky shape there with the autumn peach. So they are the pop pals from the Charming Cup. You also have another 2 openings as well. So can you confirm, are you happy with the egg pops for the other 2 openings? It's getting a bit cold now, that tea. Happy with the pops? Perfect. So in here, 1 and 2. Oh, same colour, 1 and 2. So good luck. Are there any certain colours that you're hoping for, Savannah? Okay, pop number 1. And 4 pals in this one. So you have got a sea green, a slight oval with the sea green. You do have an oval shaped sky blue. Now these are very light, look almost white, but it does have that blue overtone. You have got a candy floss pink and a lemon yellow. With the second egg pop, you have 4 pals in this one as well. Oh my, wow. No way. Bear in mind with when I make these egg pops, I make a pop, put it away, make a pop, put it away. So it's not, I don't plan the colours according to other pops. I feel like you've got almost exactly the same colours, just slightly different shades. Oh my, wow. So you've got another dark sea green. This is such a coincidence. I'm actually I'm actually really shocked. A sky blue, another yellow. This one is more of a mustard yellow, but still another yellow, and then a pink as well. However, this pink is a funky shape because he does have a flat bottom. So more of, again, candy pink with a flat bottom. I don't know. I honestly, wow. Now we have had egg pops obviously with the same colours, but not 4 for 4. Well, of course, if you're not happy, the option is there to swap. So that's going to be up to you. Let me go through them for you. So you've got the lighter grass green, 2 sea greens, orchid and a dark Cadbury purple, TARDIS blue and 2 sky blues, a coral and 2 candy floss pinks. The second one is slightly brighter, and then a lemon yellow and a mustard yellow. Okay, what do you think? What would you like to do, my lovely? TARDIS blue on the Stingray. Yeah. And then I need to know what 2 pearls on your other item. I don't know if I'll have a match. Let me have a look. Just because your one is a slight funky shape, I don't know if I'll be able to match. No, that's so I've grabbed the wrong shade here. Hang on, put those back. But I would be able to. Oh, my voice is going. Excuse me. I would be able to have 2 others. So let me have a look, see if I can match that first. If not. I'm just going to bring that down a bit. Oh, that's close. Your one is a slight strished pebble, and that one's not, so that one does sit slightly higher. I'd say that there is a closer match. The one I added in, it's the tiniest bit darker. It's the tiniest bit, but it's the same. Or I still kept this one out. If you preferred the first one I put in, that was that one, which is the same colour, but I'd say it's slightly larger. So neither one is an exact match. What would you prefer? So number 1 or number 2? Number 2 was the first one I shown though, but number 1 or number 2? So like that, so you'd like to have those 2 there? Or if I've misunderstood, that's why I've just put the other one to the side just to make sure. No, you would like number 2. No, I thought so. I made it confusing by making it number 2 even though it was number 1. I'm sorry. Right, there we go. Which pearl would you like to swap out for that one? Let me go back up because you may have said. I confused myself. Let's have a look. Oh, Leslie, thank you for the stars there. It's very kind of you. Sorry if I missed that a moment ago. TARDIS blue. Do you have a matching coral? Okay, yeah. So which one would you like to swap out for that one? Swap one of the pinks. Oh, the yellow went on a walkabout. And then is it these 2 here on the earrings? Sorry, my voice is going in and out as it always does on a Sunday. Yep, please let me know what swaps you would like to do. So we're going to have those two on the earrings, and then I'll just need to know which colours to swap out, and then of course which colours you'd like to swap in their place. That's not a problem. Can we swap the two yellows for a silver purple frost and a rose gold? So do you mean one like this? Silvery purple frost, is that right? Sorry, the microphone ran out then, I've just swapped it over. So I don't have any denim blues. The closest to it would be a silver Cinderella, but then there's a blueberry and a lavender as well. So let me know what you would like to do there. And then the bottom green for a dove grey. I'll get a silver Cinderella so you can see. So a darker one would be like that one. Yep, so then the pink. So we're swapping out all of these for all of these. And then are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? I'll take these away once I've got confirmation. I just don't want to touch them beforehand. They're all perfect. Can you put the orchid into Perline and then you're happy with the rest as your loose pearls? Okay, well let me just take those away. So now the swaps. Okay, so orchid is going into Perline. That's very, very kind of you. There we go. And then remaining pearls, you're happy as your loose pearls, Savannah. So let me just pick all of these up for you as well. There we go. So if I bring you back up to me. Perfect. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there. Thank you as well for the donation into Perline. It is very, very kind of you, my lovely. And that's up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next then today I have Debbie Anderson. Debbie, are you here? Debbie, hello, hello, hello. So if we start with your charming cup, number 6 has gone. All of the others are there. Which number would you like? So number 6 is gone. All of the others are available for you. Number 5. Okay, let's go down. So again, starting with Perline for you. Bloop. Okay, you have got a bright two-tonal pink as your gifted pal. Starting with your charm, or charms, I should say, because there's 2 in here to pick from. There we go. Oh, okay, so your first one is a camera charm. However, this one is different to one that's on the website. The one on the website is thicker, is sort of wider than this one. So this one is not on the website. So this is the front of the camera charm. Now in the lens there you do have a crystal, so it does give it that sparkle there. So you can see all the details there. It does have some little bit of like etching on the back to give it a little bit of detail, but all the detail is more on the front, and it is, like I said, it's a lot thinner. So you can see here, so it's different to the one that's on the website at the moment. So back to the front, this one holds 1 pearl, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Thank you, Bab. So that's your first option. Option number 2 is one of our laser cut designs, and this is the wolf half and half. So basically half is a normal wolf design, so on the left there, and then on the right is like a mosaic type design, but still a wolf, but half and half for the face, but within like a mosaic design. And then with this one being so reflective, if you have the pearl on here, it does then reflect that pearl colour back beautifully. Again, I'm just trying to find a good angle where we can sort of see that. So there's nothing on the back of this one. All the designs on the front. I think possibly, oh, light I think helps, but also it doesn't help. Okay, so both charms can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Which one would you like, Debbie? The camera or the wolf? You'd like to have the camera. Okay. And then to the egg pop. And your four colours here, you've got a Cinderella blue. There we go. Cinderella blue. We have an apple green, a slight oval apple green. You have a bridal white and a Cadbury purple. Quite a nice brighter Cadbury purple there. Excuse me. Okay, and then you also have an opening as well. So can you confirm, are you happy with an egg pop for your opening? Yes. Okay, so colour-wise, are there any other colours that you're hoping for? Obviously, I don't know if you've had a colour out that you're happy with or not so far, but yeah, is there anything else that you would be hoping for? So we'll open this and I'll go through all of the colours again for you, Debbie. So good luck. And you have 4 pearls in this one. A dove grey, so I'll pop that in the monochrome line, so alongside or underneath that white there. You've got a brighter pink. Now this one is ever so slightly two-tonal, so both pinks are two-tonal, but you can see that they're both slightly different shades of pink there. You have a TARDIS blue and a silver bells, so a darker silver bells. Okay, so going through again for you then, you've got two-tonal pinks, one larger, one smaller. The smaller one's slightly darker as well. A Cinderella blue and a TARDIS blue. A slightly oval apple green, a bridal white, a dove grey and a silver bells, and then a Cadbury purple. Debbie, what do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which colours you'd like to have where. And of course, if there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. So swap the pinks for a blueberry and a burgundy. Yeah. So let's move this over here. So a blueberry. And a burgundy. You'd like to have the white on the pendant. Yeah. And then with the charm, would you like a pearl on there? If so, which colour? Swap the grey for a candy floss pink, and then the candy floss pink is going on the charm. Is it the dove grey or the silver bells? Okay. And then remaining pearls here will be your loose pearls. So I'll just need to know if you're happy with these or if you'd like to make any other swaps or changes. So I don't have any periwinkle at the moment. I do have an orchid though. Would there be a different colour you'd like to have instead of the periwinkle? So orchid for one of the blues. Stephanie, so I can pop your name on it if there is an order placed before the end of the next live. So that would be Tuesday. So if you place an order before the end of Tuesday, then yeah, that would be yours. Even if, for example, you're booking in for for Sunday, that would be fine. Or if you've already got a booking in for next Sunday, then yes, that's fine as well. So I'll pop your name on, and then yeah, if you have an order in by the end of Tuesday's live, then that will be saved for you. If not, it will go back into all my swaps. You've got an order placed, then yeah, that's perfect. So I've popped your name on it. However, when it's your opening, do remember to swap it in because I don't always remember that I've got the pearls popped to the side for you. But yeah, that's got your name on. A peach. And you'd like to have donate the dove grey into Perline. How about that peach there? So hang on, so we're swapping this blue for a peach if you're happy with that one, and then this dove grey into Perline. Let me know if that's all correct or if I've misunderstood anywhere. Yes, well, that is very, very kind of you. There we go, then I'll take that for the swaps, and then that is your pal there. Are there any other swaps or changes that you would like to make here, Debbie? And then the others with lobster fittings. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'd like to be invoiced for lobster fittings with the 6 remaining pearls. Perfect. Let me pick these up for you. Debbie, I hope you're happy with everything there. Let me bring you back up. So the invoice for that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And thank you for the gifted pearl into Perline. That's very, very kind of you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, then up next today I have Leslie Oliphant. Leslie, are you here? Leslie, hello, hello, hello. I'll need to know which 2 numbered cups you would like to have. So you've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Which 2 would you like? Number 2 and number 7. Okay, let's go down. So we will start with number 2 and then number 7's at the back there. However, Perline first. Good luck, Leslie. Okay, your gifted pearl is a blood orange. Okay, so coming back for your first charm cup. And Okay, so first option is a heart. Now this heart is one of our smaller hearts, so this is a smaller charm. He is the same front and back, so plain silver, very reflective heart charm. Like I said, it is a slightly smaller charm, this one. So this one you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Okay, and then the next one is the blue, it's either the blue wave or the blue crescent wave charm. So basically it is a circle with the wave on the inside. The wave does have a light blue enamel colouring to him, and then some blue crystals to give it that little bit of sparkle. On the reverse side it is just the 925 silver, so you can say it has the design on both sides, but all the detail is on this front side here. And then again, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Would you like the wave charm or the heart charm? Can you have the blue wave? Yes. And then the charm pop in here, your colours are a very light silver Cinderella. Now this one is almost like a dove grey, however it does have that blue hint to it, so it's a very, very, very light silver Cinderella. You also have a squished pebble seafoam green, and then that really funky two-tonal, it's like a pea green, pickle green, apple green, and it's really, really sort of two-tonal deep green with that one, and then a blood orange. Okay, that's your first one. And then coming back for your second charm cup. Oh, no way, look, you could have the sailboat on your blue wave charm. So sailboat charm, all the detail again is on the front. It does have some curvature to the sails. If I show you the reverse side, you can sort of see the incurve. I don't know if that's a word, incurve. The way that it's curved, you can see there. But again, this one is on the website. It is the sailboat charm, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Or you could have a polar bear, or this could be any other bear, as we got pointed out on the last time we saw this one. So yeah, it is the polar bear charm on the website, but it literally could be any type of bear. And this is the laser cut charm. It is the plain silver, there's not the detailing on it. However, again, it's the very reflective type, so it's going to reflect those colours back to you. Which one would you like from these ones, Leslie? The sailboat or the polar bear? Oh no, sorry, I just saw, can you have the blue wave? Yep, that was, sorry, that was from before. Oh, my voice. You need to have the boat to match the wave. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, it matches like a little story with the charms there. Okay, and then with the pop, four, of course, in this one. You do have a dove grey this time. Oh, where's the? So hopefully, actually having the dove grey, does that bring out the blue slightly in that first one? It definitely does have blue. It's just very light. It's a pickle with a slightly funky shaped pickle green, a brighter pink, and a Cadbury purple. Okay, so going through your colours again for you, you've got 2 blood oranges, a light silver Cinderella, a seafoam green, a multi-tonal green and a pickle green, a dove grey, a bright pink and a Cadbury purple. Leslie, if you're happy with these, please let me know which colours you'd like to have wear. And of course, if there's swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. So we've got the blue wave charm and the sailboat charm to choose colours for. Swap the blood oranges and the dove greys for matching blueberries. I think they're as close as I can get if we're happy with those. Swap the pink, the purple and the seafoam for matching bright, bold, icy blues. And then can you put the light silver Cinderella on the boat? And one of the icy blues on the blue wave. Okay, so remaining pals here then are going to be your loose pals. Can you confirm, are you happy with these, or are there any other swaps or changes you would like to make? The pickle you'd like to gift into Perline, bless you, and then the rest you're happy with as your loose pals. So pickle into Perline, thank you ever so much. And then if I pick all of these up for you. I'm glad you're happy with that, Leslie, if I bring you back up here. So as always, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the gifted pal into Perline as well. And then that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Liz Bison. Liz, are you here? Liz, you're here and you're going to turn your screen. Oh, bless you. Well, hello, hello, hello. Shall we do your cup first? So numbers that are available is number 13489. So 13489. Which one would you like? Number 9. Okay, so we're going to start with Perline for you, Liz. Good luck. Bloop. Okay, so you have got a brighter pink as the gifted pal. Then starting with your charms. Okay, so you have got the dolphin charm. So this dolphin is a 3D dolphin. So let me show you. So this is how it sits. So it's almost like it's holding on to the ring here with its mouth, and then the rest of the body coming down. Then if I slowly turn him, a different angle, different view all the way around. So dolphin charm has, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And then this one is also on the website. This is the winged hearts. This is 2 wings which are folded over and enclosing a heart on the inside, or just making up the shape of a heart. So this is the design is on both sides here with this one. And again, this one comes with one opening and or one opening on the website, but this one holds 1 pearl, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Which one would you like to have? The dolphin or the winged heart? You'd like to have the dolphin. You love dolphins. Well, I'm glad you like this one. And then if I pop this, oh, this one to the side. And then onto the pop from your cup. 4 pals in here. So you have a Cinderella blue, a waterberry, so mix between watermelon and raspberry, a brighter autumn peach, and a dove grey. Okay, so I hope you're happy with those. If I bring you back up, you've then got a 25 pearl pop and 2 other openings. So what order would you like to do them in? I normally start with the 25 pearl pop, but because I've already got pearls down, I'm happy to do whatever order you would prefer to. Oh my God, I feel like I've got a frog in my throat. It will clear. $25 first is good. I can mix. Okay, perfect. And then you're happy with pops. Okay, so there's a few, I don't know how many, 2, 4, 6, 7 in here. So I'll just there we go. It's sufficiently mixed. Okay. I'll pop that down there for now. So we're going to go straight in, and then I'll work out and obviously double count how many are in there, pop all the twins all together, then we'll move across and pop them on the board and go through the colours properly for you. Okay, so Liz, wish you all of the luck. This is your 25 pearl egg pot. Okay, so in here straight away, is that a, so 1 set, 2, 3, oh actually that one is 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're different, so 7, okay, so 7 is 14 there, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25 if they sit still. Perfect. So if we come across to the board up here, so you get to see all of the pearls. So I will keep the board closer for now, but then I'll probably move it further out at the end so you can see. Now I'm just going to move these over just for now, and then we can always put them back in again once I've popped all your pearls down. So starting with the twin sets, you've got Cadbury Purple. Now these are gorgeous sort of brighter Cadbury Purple to start with. You then have magentas, emerald green, lighter Cinderella blues, golden yellows, I think these are light I want to say they are looking slightly light orchid, but I don't think they're quite orchid, so I am going to say they're more of a blush pink. But just keep in mind they do have that almost hint to them. And then autumn peaches. Okay. And then with your other pals, you have a dove grey. Do you want me to mix these in now? Actually, I'll mix them in after, just so we can see all the 25 pal ones together first, and then I'll move them other ones up. So dove grey, lemon yellow, and a yolk yellow. Now this one almost looks Simba peachish, but it is actually a yolk yellow, a blood orange, and then a really bright bold raspberry. So again, see the difference. This is orange, this is raspberry, so but they are, because of the tone of them, they're very bright, but they're definitely different. You've also got a lavender and a periwinkle, a midnight blue and an icy blue, and then move it over, a grass green and a pickle green. Okay, so all of those are the 25 pal pops. And then if I move your other pals in, okay, so then if we come back to me, you've got 2 pops, like normal pops as well. So with these 1 and 2, let's go back down again. So your first one, 3 pals in here with a gorgeous, look at him, darker silver Cinderella, an icy blue and a pastel lemony yellow. And then the last one, 4 pals in this one. You have a seafoam green. Oh, now this one is a chocolate olive green, but he does have this sort of, actually no, is it a chocolate olive? It is ever so slightly olive, yes, I'd say it's more chocolate. He does have this imperfection sort of ridge going a lot all the way around the middle of the pal. So there is that imperfection there. I am going to put it in the green line, but it is more chocolate, I would say, but it does have that green tone. You've got another yolk yellow, but slightly darker. I don't know if you can see, it's close to the lemon, but it does have the yolk tone. And then another midnight blue. This midnight blue is darker than the original midnight blue. So if I go through all of the colours for you again, with the twins to start with, you've got Cadbury purples, magenta, emerald green, Cinderella blue, golden yellow, sort of a blush pink, and an autumn peaches. You've then got 2 dove greys, lemon yellow, yolk yellow, lemon yellow, light yolk yellow. Like I said, very close to the lemon, but it does have that tone to him. You've got a blood orange, a waterberry and an autumn peach, a bright raspberry and a bright pink, a lavender and a periwinkle, a midnight blue, icy blue, I can't see, a Cinderella blue, then a darker Cinderella blue, another icy blue and a midnight blue, then grass green, pickle green, seafoam green and a chocolate olive green. Liz, I'll need to know if you're happy with all of these. Perfect. And if you're not happy, if there's any swaps or changes that you'd like me to do. The bottom icy blue on the dolphin. Perfect. The olive green, oh hang on, sorry, let me just move the mouse out of the way. Okay, so the olive green, the blood orange, and the pinks aside for swaps. Matching burgundy. Those on the earrings. Okay, so I'll swap out 2 of these, so 1 and 2, and then we're going to have the burgundy reds on the earrings. Your golden yoke, can I match it? Going to move this blue up one for a second. Ooh. Oh, I think that's just the tiniest bit bigger. Hang on. Oh, that's so close. No, no, no. Okay, there we go. So those 2 there. So if you're happy with that, I'll take away one of the swaps on the side. Yes. So if I take one away for that one, and then the rest of the yellows in the swap line. Okay. Shall I put those in the twin line there? Matching pair of Mystic Purple and a pair of blueberries. Okay, those there if you're happy with those. And then I'll take out these 4 here for those. So Trina, you'd like to not have the opening today, but to wait for your opening to be added to oysters, is that right? Because I did have you booked in for today, but if you'd like oysters on the opening, I can hold it till they're here for you. That's not a problem. However, I can hold the chocolate for you because you do have the order already. So yes, that's also okay. Can we swap the bottom midnight blue for another burgundy? I'm just going to move that to the side for a second. So another burgundy. I'll pop it there and then take away that blue. Trina, oh okay, yeah, I did have you for today because I didn't realise, that's not a problem. So the chocolate I'll be popped to the side for you. The one with the ridge in it, that's the one you'd like to move. And then when it is your opening, if you please remember obviously that you've popped it to the side, so then you can choose to swap it in if you'd like to at that time. If you then change your mind, then that's not a problem. But I won't pop it onto your order today because obviously it's not your pal yet, but I've popped it to the side for you. I hope that makes sense. And then yeah, as soon as oysters are here, I will be emailing everybody who's waiting for them first, and then I'll post on the page, and then yeah, so you'll get an email as soon as I have more information. I am just going to hold this up for you, Liz. I don't know if I've held up for the ones I've just added in, so I'm just going to hold it up so you can see. So they're the ones we've just added in for you. Okay, and then let me bring this back down for you, Liz. There we go. Top midnight blue, the 2 peach into Perline. Oh, bless you. So this one and then those 2. Wait. Is it these 2 or is it the twins? I always forget to scan the twins. So yeah, just confirm just so I don't take the wrong ones away. Not the twins, it is those ones. Okay, perfect. So I'll pop those 3 into Pearline. That's very kind of you. And then the remaining pearls you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect. I know that just went slightly blurry then. Sorry about that. It does autofocus itself again. So let me pick these up for you. Oh, there we go. And then all of these as well. Oh. Okay, so if I bring you back up, Liz, that's very, very kind of you with the gifted pals. Oh, into Pearline. Sorry, I've just run out of staples. There we go. There we go. So thank you for the gifted pals into Pearline. It's very, very kind of you. And then, as always, Liz, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. You're very, very welcome. Trina, no, there's nothing to be sorry for. It just may be that I may not have seen it just yet, honestly. And I've just logged on. I've just seen your email. I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I completely missed it. And yeah, no, it's absolutely fine, Trina. So yeah, basically, let me just make a note. So oysters, and then I'll book you in as soon as they're here. I'm hoping, I mean, I will check tracking tomorrow, but because it's a bank holiday, I'm hoping Tuesday we'll get sort of updates straight away. But anyway, as soon as they are here, I will be emailing those who are waiting on oysters first and booking you in. What I'm going to do is I will, if anybody is waiting for oysters, please listen out. So for example, if you've requested a certain day with oysters, I will book you in for the next available live and for the certain day that you requested. I'll then give you both of those options. Or if it's, for example, if the next available live is the requested day, then you'll just have one booking. But I'll do both, and then you can email back and say which one suits you best, and then I'll just take you off the order list for that one. And that way you're sort of booked in as soon as possible or as early on in the night as possible, and then you can pick which day suits you better. So that will be getting done obviously as soon as they're here. And if you've picked the soonest live, then you'll just get booked in for as soon as they're here. And then yeah, I'll then post on the page. I am really, really hoping that they're just going to sort of show up ASAP. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't go into it anymore because it literally makes me like my skin like, oh, do you know what I mean? I just want that to be sorted. It's so out of my control and I hate that. But yes, so I'll get that done for you, my lovely. So that means Trina was up next, which means that's the end of the live for today then. So we're next going to be live on Tuesday evening. As it stands, I'm going to say it would be just egg pops for Tuesday. Obviously, if they arrive Tuesday, then they're going to be here. But just because it's the bank holiday tomorrow, I don't know if anything's going to move. I just don't know. So at the moment, if you would like to order, please keep in mind that it's most likely going to be the egg pops on the Tuesday. However, I could be wrong. Let's all fingers crossed I could be wrong. So yeah, keep that in mind. And then, yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining in. I really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, have a great Monday morning. Have a great bank holiday if you are, if you have it off work, or even if you don't, I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Bye.